upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come on. 60 boxes, 60 boxes.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Oh, and that is incomplete. The Steelers at 7-3 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Ready. Kennedy Lions. Go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
And this one into the hands of Vaughn.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in Week 2. And it was the visiting Steelers who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Pittsburgh.
Here we go. Start. Viking, 8,
2nd and 6. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh 1st.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
18 Rumble, 18 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. Ready.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
70 Lions. 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw here.
He's got his tight end Fryermuth over the middle.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Pat Fryermuth.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon.
Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Looking to put a drive together.
Black, 95. Hut.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Horton. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Let's go. 45. What? Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. Now he's got a man. Downfield is Horton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for a first down. His second catch of the opening drive.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Browns first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
A nice throw there by the young rookie from Penn State, and it's a first down.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Up the middle they go. Reese. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Brevin Jordan.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8.
60 by 60.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
You look at this Browns defense.
There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Now back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
He's already got one touchdown this first half already. That very nearly was a second. Defensively, they're going to have to figure something out because he's been able to outrun the defenders early and often so far.
They'll set up a throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. First and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on second and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they come up now second and goal.
Deputy 19 Lions, 70 Lions, Warriors 70.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
19, 79 Broncos. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. From 13 yards out, and the Steelers have taken the lead. That's why you... your star out there and throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
Quick pitch, complete. It's Horton. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Yellow, lineman.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for fourth down.
Ready, set.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
That's complete left side to Gray.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Danny Gray.
56 yards.
And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And we are tied at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 50 Maverick, 50 Maverick.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Dragon 60, Cup 19, Cup 19.
He'll drop to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but he falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. There goes a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Set.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Come on, set. Sit. Left you, yellow.
They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here.
At the Steelers' 36-yard line.
Drive through. Let's go. What 50? Green.
They'll set up to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Ready?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks. We have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Blue 32. Ready.
He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And the Browns
Blue strike. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches.
Here we go. Here we cut.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Black 40.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Set.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did. It's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with a slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
60 vices. 60 vices.
He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Ready, set.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Let's go. 19 Lions. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 71-yard punt return.
And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And these guys will take a 10-point lead. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
And that's going to be incomplete.
You're trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Ready, break.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready. Panther 60, Buffalo 18. Bronco 80. Ready.
Back to throw here. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one covers 29 yards, first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Back to throw again.
Now he'll tuck this and run. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Steady.
They'll look to throw on third and goal.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And his kick is indeed good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to let this one go deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
These offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution. We go from batteries up to ready to grab her. To get to the front, I want the money to have her. Move like a bag of cash, you stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have the things that we like in my brother.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Yellow. White, Wait.
They go play action here on first down. And he's got a man. Downfield is Horton. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Torrey Horton, 34 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And a lead now up to 14. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Let's go now.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Come on. Ready, ready.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here we go. Start. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Get up.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
19 touch. 19 touch. 18 Rattler. 18 Cougar 19. Let's go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA.
Smash, smash. Bronco 80.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 24. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it is caught. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Let's go.
And they'll run again.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are back within a score.
The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, right?
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Steelers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
And a terrible tackle is in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long.
Black Ultra.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
It's 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Steel, black. Drill, green. Green jack. Ready?
They'll try and throw for it here.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Steelers will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 96 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Back now in Pittsburgh. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Track 79 Broncos. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll drop the throw. Man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's 2nd and 8. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Browns defense has a touchdown. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air.
Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Going for the deep ball. This is intercepted.
And the Browns are going to take over their own 30-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, too much air under that one. That could have easily been 6 points.
Yeah, what kind of speed he has is almost impossible, we think, to actually overthrow him. But he did exactly that. I think he probably tried to get it out there maybe just a little bit too quickly.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That one caught. It's Horton.
Down the sideline he goes.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Torrey Horton with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
45. Steelers 31. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Let's go now.
Steelers will line up for the
Viking,
two-point
18.
conversion.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. And they'll go on the ground. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Torrey Horton, 57 yards. And the Browns use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead,
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot. Returning it, that's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Okay, ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneer.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Loose inside the 30.
And down to the 19-yard line.
Well, they're not going to go quietly. That's a big play right there. 2 scores down. They're not out of this, but they've got to move.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Buffalo 18.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
18 Rattler. Shut up. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Now he'll take this and run.
It certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
He'll look to throw. And in for the Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have cut it back within a score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
46.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Second and 10.
Ready.
They'll set up to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
32, yellow. Black ultra. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Okay. Double 38. Set. Hut. Hut.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, with how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" Because here they come.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. A quick hitter complete. It's Gray. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Here we go. Red. Cycle.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Looking for Gray and finding him once again.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20.
Charles, normally